President Barack Obama speaks on Jimmy Kimmel's show being shut down after claiming that MAGA had something to do with that. Let me read y'all this article from USA Today. It says former President Barack Obama took to social media to urge media companies to stop giving in to the Trump administration after ABC suspended late night talk show Jimmy Kimmel Live in the wake of conservative activist Charlie Kirk's fatal shooting. He says, after years of complaining about cancel culture, the current administration has taken it to a new and dangerous level by routinely threatening regulatory action against media companies unless they muzzle or fire reporters and commentators it doesn't like, Obama wrote in a post on X on September 18th. This is precisely the kind of government coercion that the First Amendment was designed to prevent, and media companies need to start standing up rather than capitulating to it, Obama said in a follow-up X post linking to a New York Times Post article about the firing of Washington Post columnist Karen Attiah, who said she was let go for her comments on social media after Kirk's death. Jimmy Kimmel Live was pulled off air following FCC threats over Charlie Kirk comments. Obama's comments came after the Walt Disney-owned network confirmed it has indefinitely suspended Kimmel's show following comments the comedian made during his September 15 episode regarding Kirk's killing. President Donald Trump celebrated the removal. Wow. He says, great news for America. The ratings challenge Jimmy Kimmel's show is canceled. Congratulations to ABC for having the courage to do what had to be done, Trump said in a September 17th Truth Social post. Kimmel has zero talent and worse ratings than even Colbert, if that's possible. That leaves Jimmy and Seth, two total losers, on fake news NBC. Their ratings are also horrible. Do it, NBC. President DJT. Kimmel's ratings are second among late-night hosts to CBS's Stephen Colbert. CBS announced in July that Colbert's show will end next year. The top Hollywood Writers Union called for an investigation into that decision, suggesting it might have been intended to placate Trump because CBS parent company Paramount was seeking government approval of a merger and Colbert frequently mocks the president. The White House and Federal Communications Commission did not immediately respond to USA Today's request for comments on Obama's social media posts. The fallout and ABC's subsequent preemption of Jimmy Kimmel Live came after Kimmel's comments on accused shooter Tyler Ferguson during his opening monologue that appeared to align Ferguson with the MAGA movement. We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who turned Charlie Kirk's TV off as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it, Kimmel said. Federal FCC Commission Chair Brendan Carr condemned Kimmel's comments on conservative commentator Benny Johnson's podcast on September 17th. Carr apparently threatened ABC and Disney, calling Kimmel's remarks a very, very serious issue, adding that we can't do this the easy way or the hard way. That sounds like the episode of the Boondocks. We could do this the easy way or the hard way. Now, I likes the hard way. Disney needs to see some change here, but the individual licensed stations that are taking their content, it's time for them to step up and say this, garbage to the extent that that's what comes down the pipe in the future isn't something that we think serves the need of our local communities, Carr said. ABC decided to suspend Kimmel's show after the Nexstar Media Group announced on September 17th that it was pulling the show from its 32 ABC affiliates, citing Kimmel's comments about Kirk's tragedy. Nexstar is seeking regulatory approval from the Trump administration as the broadcaster wants to buy rival Tegna in a deal reportedly worth $6.2 billion. The Sinclair Broadcast Group also announces its intention to replace Kimmel's ABC time slot with a remembrance special honoring Kirk on September 19th. Wow. The special will air on all Sinclair stations and be offered to ABC affiliates nationwide, the broadcast company added. Wow, man. I remember leading up to this election, right? Everybody that I spoke to, because at the time I was basically, I didn't vote, but I was basically telling people if I would vote, if I had to pick between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, I would have picked Trump. And they all said the same thing. They said they said, you know, Trump is he's trying to be a dictator, right? And at the time, I didn't believe it because I think he did a lot of good things. His first run as president before he lost the re-election to Joe Biden, I thought he did a lot of good things. But you know, everything I've seen since he's won this re-election, you know, I think they were right, man. This guy, like, he's trying to be a dictator, bro. He's trying to take away freedom of speech, and you know, we just gotta call it what it is, man. Like, you know, it seems like the country is more divided than ever, man. And as the president, you should be doing everything in your power to unite the country and not, you know, not keep everybody separated like this, man. Because it seems like we're on the brink of a race war, man. You know, so let me know what you guys think about this video, man. What do you guys think about Jimmy Kimmel's show getting shut down? I don't think his show should have gotten shut down. That's just my opinion. This is America. I thought we had freedom of speech, but I guess not, man. So with that being said, man, thank you guys for watching. It's your boy Wavy. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video, and most importantly, leave a comment. I'm out.